What's up, everybody? It's me, V. We are back with more Shadow Dragon. Oh, even Christian's calling it the boring one, and he knows way too much about this. Anyway, what's up, Kaiser? One arm over. Christian, how's it going? Dante cannot decide if he wants to be in the room or out of the room today. And I love him so much. Hold on. I'm watching you, OBS Studio. The OBS Studio got turned down again, and I'm losing my mind. I don't know why it keeps happening. When we get to new mystery, it'll be even more Soleil. Yeah. Also, if anyone was interested in the Shadows of Valentia Mpreg tier list, I did post that yesterday. And I got quite possibly the funniest series of comments on a video that I have ever gotten. I literally saw it at like 3 in the morning and I was crying. Hold on, let me find it. This person goes, "Thanks, I just got randomly suggested this. If Saber isn't at the top, I will be very upset." And then a couple of minutes later, disappointing. And then a couple of minutes after that, "Okay, so I just scrolled through your Twitter and your AO3 and I can comfortably say that you are actually the expert here and I am probably wrong." And then a couple of minutes after that, "Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Dimitri to do content." So, you know, I'm riding high. I'm riding high. That's just how I want everyone to respond to me whenever they find out that I was right about something and they were wrong. I want them to go, "I looked through your AO3 and I concede that you're the expert." Wait, where is the AO3? I don't know if I have it linked here. It's the same username. I use the same username for everything. I don't make very smart decisions, I guess. Oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving for everybody who celebrates. I'm not sure how many of you that is, because I think we have like a lot of Europeans here. But yeah, I have an AO3. I'll be honest, it's mostly male content. A lot of it's from when I was like 10 years younger. I'm in Snow, Mexico, so I celebrated it last month. Oh, right, I forgot that Canada also has a Thanksgiving. Celebrated it yesterday, congratulations. Euro here, I will never be thankful for anything. Mood. What is there to be thankful of? For pregnant men, your health, pregnant men, what else? Veld beating your card. Ah. I feel like I just need to find, like, I just need to find a ship of 2 women that really grabs me. Cause like most of my fanfics are cause like, not to get into a conversation about the state of like feminism in the gaming industry, but like, do y'all ever feel like women are just like not allowed to be complicated characters in fiction? Or like if they are, they're not allowed to be too complicated. I think that's kind of the barrier for me wanting to write more like femslash, is that like half the time I read it, like half the time I see a female character and I like her, but then she's either nothing or she's like so aggressively male gazy it kind of ruins it. And then if they get to be complicated, a lot of people complain. Yep. It's like, I think my problem is like, even with complicated female characters, they always feel complicated to me in a way that isn't allowed to be messy, you know? Like, it's like, you're allowed to be complicated as long as it's not like ugly complicated. It has to be like cute complicated or pretty complicated or like nice complicated. Where it's like, I don't know if writers know this, but like women in real life are complicated and not always in a very pretty way. So like most of the characters I tend to relate to more tend to be the male characters because they're allowed to be like messy in a way that a lot of female characters aren't. And like I will, if anyone has any recommendations, like I'm here for it, but that's just like been my experience, especially in like Fire Emblem, which has been my primary fandom. Okay, so let's get to the game screen. Complicated girl, yeah. But I'm trying to think of like I'm trying to think of a slightly less controversial Fire Emblem example that I can use from recent Fire Emblem history. Like, let's see. Okay, let's use Parry. Let's use Parry from Fire Emblem Fates as an example. Cause she is like she's like a very exaggerated example of kind of what I'm talking about, where she is like really messy, but like the story does not want to like interact with why she's messy. It just kind of wants to make it cute, you know? So it's like she's messy because a servant murdered her mom and she found the dead body and she was like horrifically traumatized by it. That's like Parry's entire underlying character if you weren't aware. And like, but then like, how does she display that? You know, like, she's just really childish and immature and she talks cutesy. And that's kind of like it, you know? And it's like, you wouldn't even know that she's like this because a servant fucking murdered her mom in front of her unless you read, like, one very specific support. Versus, like, I don't know, like, Takumi is, like, one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters ever, where it's like his messiness stems from his like inferiority complex that comes with all of the baggage of having been raised in the shadow of Corrin to his older siblings. And like you do get that detail in the story, in several supports, and then like his insecurity underlies a lot of what he does. So like, and like he's allowed to be messy with it. Like he's a dick. And that's why I love him. I didn't know that about Parry, right? I mean, like, to be fair, most people just write her off because they hate her, which I can understand, because she kind of sucks as a character, but it's like, it hurts, because there's like, the backstory is excellent setup for a really interesting character, but then they just don't do anything with it. It doesn't go anywhere. She's just like, hee hee, I like murder, ooh woo. I think I did the setup for this before. So screw it, let's just go. I made core of this servant. Oh yeah, she also is like a serial killer, and the narrative just does not want to engage with that at all. That Parry is literally a serial killer. Hold on. There's there, sire. Up on the mountains to the south you can see Dolor Keep. And inside is Medius, king of the earth dragons. The one they call the Shadow Dragon. He said the thing again. Why doesn't he leave the keep and face us? I recall Lord Goto saying his return is not yet complete. Only within the keep's walls can he maintain dragon form. Really? Then we have the advantage. To Dolor Keep then. Let us put a stop to this war. Wasn't I supposed to do something here with police and like a staff? You grab a chest, okay. I'm sure that's somewhere. There's a thief wanting to steal that? Of course there is. And also a talk convo with Merrick. Oh, I see. Alright, I have, the perfect solution for this thief. Look on top of the hero. Oh god, you're gonna have to give me a sec. Oh, here. Got it. No, I don't remember. That was like a whole week ago. Alright, I have the perfect solution for this thief. It's called Sita with Ao's Shield. And Gradivas. I have no idea if this is a good use of Gradivas, but it is the use I am doing of Gradivas. And, we'll just hope that she doesn't die. I forgot. Okay, hold on. We gotta swap the LCDs again. Princess Elise, you're safe. Oh my, Merrick, is that you? I haven't seen you in ages. So you've been fighting with the League? Thank you for keeping Mirth safe. Gradivas? How am I supposed to pronounce it? Well, I did learn a spell or two in Caden. Here, Princess, get behind me. I'll face the enemy for us both. You'll face the... Oh, Merrick. But what's so funny, Princess? I was quite serious, I'll have you know. Forgive me, Merrick. It's just I remembered when you were little. You were always a bit delicate. Oftentimes I had to nurse you back to health, remember? But that was... I couldn't... Yes. And look at you now, such a brave, strong man. A far cry from the old Merrick. But you don't have to pretend. I know you're far too sweet now to mow down hordes of enemies. She has not been playing this game with us, clearly. And I think I prefer it that way. You do? Well, I got bad news for you. It's pronounced Gradivu because it rhymes with Camus. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Thank you. Listen, I've already conceded to the French on the name Camus. But, like, we're not- no. Gradivu. No. It's wrong. Oh yeah, I remember now. The resurrection staff is in the resurrection tower, and they're like, who could have possibly known it would be there? I got you, I remember now. Camus. For the record, we promoted Lena purely so she would have one extra move. That was the only reason. And I'm just gonna assume there's nothing worth getting in those stores. Nestled in the mountains far to the southeast is a holy temple known as the Resurrectory. Use the Staff of Alm there, and they say you can call a departed friend back from beyond the River of Death. We will use that for Sita if she ever dies. And if not, we will not use it. Or wait, no, don't we have to use it for Tiki or some bullshit? Because she will die to Medius. Look at them try. Normal mode, you can use Martha. The Tiki thing is for not playing the final chapter. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like... We're almost done with this game, so I feel like I've had enough time to kind of get a feeling of, you know, what I think of it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm down for just skipping the final chapter. It's not, it's... I won't lie. And I know this is probably gonna cause my Thracia fans to revolt a little bit, but hear me out. I was fully expecting when I was going into these games that Thracia was gonna be my least favorite, just because, like, you know, the difficulty and the blah-de-blah, and all of the many things that people complain about when it comes to Thracia. I'm sure you guys understand. It's this one. This is probably my least favorite game. Like Thracia was difficult and it made my brain hurt, but like it was actually interesting to play, and like I actually got on stream and felt like I was gonna have to do something. This game I kind of like, it's just okay. You know what I mean? I have heard FE12 is better, which is why I'm not, like, completely writing anything off here, but yeah. I'm gonna get hurt. Oh, yeah, she will. Okay. Sita can rejoin the pack. The truth nuke of the century is that this game is only fun when everything has a devil effect. You're not even wrong. To be fair, you wanted to ignore hard mode so you could get the prologue. Yeah, but I wasn't... Because even all of the games that that have normal modes, like, they at least have... Like, the normal modes don't bore me. I'm not trying to, like, shit on this game or anything, but, like, it's just okay. Like, it's nothing special, but it's not terrible either. You know what I mean? Oh, right, we have Falchion. Let's go. A vanilla game, yeah. Or, like, the only times I feel like I've had trouble with this game have just been when I haven't been paying attention. And I'm just YOLOing, and somebody dies. Me when I throw seed at the problem and no Martha's in the chair. Oh my god, that's scary. Sandtrooper Press, thank you for the follow. That did not sound like Virgil in my headphones. I gotta get, like, little, like, GIFs or something. Do we say GIF or do we say GIF, chat? Take a stand right now. I say thanks. G isn't okay. GIF. Wait, I have a dragon pike. Why did that not? Oh, because that's not a dragon. Duh, I'm an idiot. I say GIF because I don't want to think of GIF. Okay, everybody says GIF. So I guess I will have to be the weird one here and say GIF. Okay, I'm pretty sure that, like, the creator of the GIF came out and, like, said, like, this is how it's supposed to be pronounced. And I think I started pronouncing it the wrong way on purpose because it started annoying people when we got an official pronunciation. But now I can no longer remember which one is the one that he said was supposed to be the one you're supposed to say. So I just kind of settled on GIF. That's not how linguistics works, throw that crazy man in the straitjacket. Oh, did he say it how I say it then? That's the only reason I can think of why Christian wouldn't be, like, on board. He said it's GIF. Let's go. Well, what does it stand for again? It's like graphic... I don't remember what GIF stands for, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody's gotta help me out here. Graphics interchange format. Right, okay. Thank you, everybody who has the power of Google. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to use when I'm playing a video game. Let's see. I would like to get Sita healed. I think that was part of the, like, the argument was like, oh, it stands for graphics. Graphics interchange format. Graphics. GIF. Same noise. However, I don't care enough about this. Let's dredge up some old internet shit. Was the dress blue and black or white and gold? And why are you wrong if you say white and gold? Probably also says Rhode Island separately, like a stupid foreigner. Rhode Island. Okay. Automod held your message. I'm gonna allow it, but don't be mean to... don't be mean. I figured out how to make it change colors to my eyes, so it's both. Fair. Chode Island. It was officially blue and black, but I saw white. I saw blue and black. I had vicious arguments with my high school friends. Was that when I was in high school? God, that was so long ago. About whether, like, what color it was. And my friend was like, well, I'm an artist and it's white and gold. And I was like, okay, well, I'm a person who knows how to use Google and I can clearly see it's blue and black. So, like, what are we doing here? Vicious arguments. That should have been our first clue that the fabric of society was unraveling. Where are these guys going? I'm sure the peanut butter baby is gonna be so offended by me calling him a foreigner to Rhode Island. Are you from Rhode Island? Like, why are you so intense about this? Yes, oh. Well, that is my father's favorite US state. So, congratulations for being from there, I guess. How does it feel to come from a state that you can walk across in 5 minutes? Well, it ain't long, I'll tell you that. It'd take at most an hour to just drive. You're not really, like, refuting my point here. It's very small. It's like... I'm not calling it Rhode Island, for the record. It's Rhode Island. Oh no, that hurts. Hold on. Am I slow or are they fast? It's an island. It's proportionally very big. What are you gonna say next? It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. We've all heard that one. Let's go strength. Do we have any entertaining state-based beef to work out in the chat? The problem with Rhode Island is that it doesn't have a giant colossus made of bronze. Missed opportunity, so true. He doesn't need that. Sita's got plenty. How do I want to do this? Maybe I could just... The amount of magic on this map is very obnoxious when I have no res. Alright, screw it. My favorite thing when I'm learning about foreign countries is finding out what their, like, beefs are with each other. Like, I had 2 German mutuals, and one of them tried to explain the German education system to me, and the other one tried to explain the German education system to me after that one, and I was like, oh no, the first one already explained it. She explained it like this. And the other German friend was like, she must be a dirty fucking Rhinelander. They never do anything right up there, and I was like, oh, I have uncovered something. So, you know. But would deny Minerva because she would destroy her. That's so true. My actual state-based beef is how people pronounce Nevada when it's a Spanish word. How am I supposed to pronounce Nevada? Nevada? I was looking at the beta names for Gen 1 Pokemon earlier and Cubone fucking destroyed. What was Cubone's name? We're just gonna put Marth, like, right here and see what happens. If Cubone's name wasn't Mpreg, then I'm gonna be very upset. Orphan? I mean, it's right. We're just gonna let Marth tank this dragon to the face. My state-based beef is that nobody knows how to say Oregon. Every time I hear somebody say Oregon, kills me a little inside. My other state-based beef is when... Oregano. My other state-based beef is when people who are from the West Coast, like, cannot pronounce any of the names of things from the East Coast because, like... I mean, like, you know, a lot of East Coast names are just, like, stolen native words. So... But they always mispronounce them in a way that makes my soul hurt a little bit. Origami. There's something very disappointing about how they only spawn, like, one thief on the map. Like, the entire map is one thief, and they spawned him right here, so I don't even have to, like, run. How do you say this man's name? Okay. Zemcell? Stem cell? XM cell? Oh. What are you doing, Dante? Hold on. Ooh, you're so orange. Gem cell. I can't decide if it's a combination of XL and incel, or if it's stem cell, or what's going on here. Sorry, hold on. Gameplay is paused for a moment. Dante wanted attention. So I'm holding him like a cat baby. And none of you can see. Because I didn't turn the camera on. And I don't want to point it at me. Lest you see my beautiful, ethereal, hidden face. Purr. Okay. He's gonna make me close the door again! Actually, I think everybody left, so maybe not. Sorry, Dante just, like, walked in and, like, tried to eat my foot. Let's see. Martha's gonna have to go down here because I didn't bring a thief, I don't think, and he has the fire emblem! So he can actually open the things. And I guess everybody else can just go this way. If the Natasha edit is anything to go by, I think you should wear a full face mask for the rest of your days. Wow! Don't you just know how to make a girl feel special, Christian? I did actually briefly consider maybe doing face cam, and if I did, I would probably wear a face mask. Not because I'm, like, ugly, but because, I don't need weirdos on the internet all knowing exactly what I look like. And then I realized that facial recognition software has gotten so good that people could probably find me even with a face mask on, and I decided that I didn't want to fuck around with that. Can you imagine? I'm not saying that the government would come get me for talking about mpreg, I just think it's a very real possibility that they might. I don't need to make it any easier for them. PNG tubers are a thing. No hate to PNG tubers, but... you know? Alright, I need to mute my phone. She is going off today. I also got a spam text that was like, hey, I know it's weird for a stranger to message you out of the blue, but I hope you're having a good day. And I'm not exactly sure what their angle is with that. They want your brain for the ultimate fanfic writing algorithm. I would be so good at that, dude. I think I'm just gonna promote Lynn. What else am I really doing with these, you know? Strength! For some reason. Oh, she can use saves now, that's good. Alright, we might be able to get a Dante cam going here in a minute. I'm gonna wait for him to settle in a bit more, though. No, I feel like VTubers are like a whole thing. Every single sage in Fire Emblem history can use saves. Why the fuck are you surprised? I didn't know she was gonna promote into being a sage, that's why. Just don't look at me. I'm not smart. I mean, I am smart. I'm just not smart right now. Don't take the self-deprecating humor at face value. She's a mage without a branching class paths. What do you mean? Do I look like I know what goes on in Fire Emblem? Do I look like I know? Yes? Well, you are sorely mistaken, young Christian. Just because I have played, like, all of them does not mean I know what's happening. Oh, it does? Oh, that's good to know. I did not consider that we might be getting reinforcements. Because I forgot that that's the thing that happens in this game, even though I've been playing it for... Genuinely, like, I feel like... I feel like I don't remember anything about this game. FE10 Tier 2 sages don't have saves, there you go. I feel like I don't know anything about this game. Like, I've played the entire thing almost now, and if you asked me anything about it, I don't know if I could answer. That's the kind of experience we're having here. More strength affects weapon. Okay, because I know in some games it does, in some games it doesn't. Like, it doesn't in Thracia, right? You gotta have better arms to hold your stupid books. Kane, you wanna get this kill? There's no weapon weight in FE12. Oh. Huh. Nice. Oh, the little map sprite of the dragons are so cute. Look at them, they wiggle. Alright, everybody, if you had to pick one Fire Emblem character to be your life partner, who are you picking? You are married to this person, for the record. Keep that in mind. He's the oh no. Yeah. Any of the games? Did you miss? Chat, that was like a 93, right? That was... Oh my god. Do I even have any physic uses left to, like, help him? I like Tharza, but she's too handsy for Tharja. But she's too handsy for my introverted ass, and she only likes Robin. Fair. I feel like I need to either... Okay. I feel like it's between, for me, it's like Dedue or Alfred. Alfred because, like, Alfred would just be nice. It'd be like having a little ball of sunshine by you all the time. And Dedue because he's like the whole package. He's attractive, hot, he's sweet, He can do housework and cook and garden and sew. He's hot. You know what I mean? I'd probably go for Kanas just for the vibes, and I'm not even... It's so true. That's so real. I don't even know why I keep bringing Zane to these fights. What is he even doing for me? I think I gotta send somebody else south if Martha's gonna be missing like that, though. Be careful when Kanas catches a goal. Aww. Oh wow, great. Thanks, Zane. Oh wait, no, fuck. Whatever. Zane's just an emotional support non-binary person that every army needs. Is Zane non-binary? I'd be pissed if Zane is non-binary, because that would have made my life so much easier. If I had known that, like, 3 months ago. To be clear, not pissed because he would be non-binary. Pissed because I could have used him for a non-binary based thing I was getting together related to Fire Emblem. No, he's male, okay. That's what I thought, but now I'm not so sure. Would it be, like, insensitive to just say it, like, to just, like, blanket assume a shapeshifter's non-binary? Or, like, is there a conversation there to be had? Marth's just gonna, like, fucking sit on that fortress for a minute, because I don't know what else to do with him. That's kind of what I did, so cancel me, I guess. Maybe I'll just have Zane sit on a fortress and make sure nothing happens. I don't know, man. We're all just trying to live. I've never really thought about it before. Because, like, I guess theoretically it would make sense that somebody who constantly shifts forms wouldn't necessarily have, like, a binary gender identity, but at the same time, like, could they? I may or may not have spilled water all over myself. We're having a great time today. I do think that the fact to be able to change your body at will would shatter gender binarity. See, that's kind of what, like... That's kind of, like, what I was, like, wondering is, like... Not that you couldn't have, like, a fixed gender identity, but, like, would you? Or would it, like, would it just naturally kind of flow into being non-binary? Zane shifting is a time limit, so he can't be the opposite sex or non-binary permanently. I mean, you could still be non-binary, but... Yeah, I guess he couldn't... In that case, he couldn't necessarily be... permanently one thing. Oh my god, fucking Sita's gonna die. Oh wait, no, she's not. She's fine. Or is she? Go, Minerva. I don't really know how to transition this this conversation. Saints' pronouns are they, them, because they turn into them. Jesus. I still maintain that Zane can give himself a uterus, so he is the ultimate M-preg. That's actually a good question. You know, when I talk about men getting pregnant, how are you all imagining that happens? Because I'm imagining something kind of Omega-versy when I'm talking about it, but then I remember that like half of the people here probably don't know what Omega-verse is, and I'm not going to tell them to go Google it. I mean, you can if you want, but you don't have to. I just imagine magically giving birth. I guess that would make sense. I mean, I'm not saying there's any rule. I don't want to imagine the biology too much. Yeah. Nah, it can get a little, it can get a little messy when you start getting into all that. I'm sure I could recommend some diagrams, though, if anyone was curious. Just Google, like, no, don't Google that. I'm not gonna tell anybody to Google anything, actually. I don't want to get, like, fucking sued when somebody's like, I have emotional damages because Miss V Tamer from the internet told me to Google, like, Omegaverse male biology diagrams. I don't want to imagine a fetus emerging from my privates. I'm already scared of kidney stones. It's not a criticism, but like literally that's like the worst part about being a woman if you like want to have kids. And like who does really? Are we at the point where I could literally just kill the boss with like Sita? And then just wait for Marth to walk over and get the thing? I guess that guy's coming. I should probably actually, like, move someone over there to take care of that before he, like, kills my clerics. I think having children is wonderful if you want to have children. However, miss me with that shit. The worst part about being like a woman over the age of like 20 is that Google tries to like recommend you a bunch of baby stuff, like you're actually gonna want to go have kids. So my my life pro tip is to occasionally Google things about miscarriages, just to throw the algorithm off your trail. I mean, I was doing it anyway for a fanfic I was writing, but you know, it helped. My niece is awesome. That's great. I don't know if I think I would like being like an aunt, but I don't think my siblings are having kids, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. Also, yeah, shout out Marth got a point of strength. Occasionally Google testosterone supplements so Google doesn't know what you want to be. That's also a good thing, actually. That's a good point. My Google algorithms are Oh, I see. Okay. My Google algorithms are kind of hilarious because it does not understand me or, like, how to market to me. So, like, About every 6 months on YouTube, I will just start getting the most unhinged shit recommended to me because Google is like, I don't know, what do you want? So it's like, I got recommended, oh god, what was it? I fell asleep last night watching a video called, like, Can I Cook a Chicken by Slapping It or something like that? And it's just some dude's, like, weird science experiment where he rigs up this, like, slapping machine to try and cook a chicken. That's the kind of shit Google's recommending to me right now, so you know. It was a pretty good video, at least the half of it that I watched before I fell asleep. I watched it, the coolest thing is that it's right? Took a child when I... No! Though, there was a Sims 2 mod this one time, if you remember. It was, God, what was it called? I think it was like OMG, what the fuck, baby BBQ. It like kind of went viral on earlier YouTube because people just like put it in their games and were like, time for a lovely. It was fucked up, dude. It was bad. Don't actually go look for it. I have no idea why somebody made that. Don't ask. Why are we talking about this, Christian? What have you done? I believe in Sita. This land, all of it, belonged to us, then you humans took it, defiled us. I feel like this stream is kind of unhinged and not in like a fun way, in like a sad way. We need to get to like fun unhinged again. Emperor Medius, forgive your servant's weakness. $1.3, yeah. Wait, are you looking up the Sims thing or the chicken thing? I thought the chicken thing had way more views than 1.3 million. I thought it was at like 13 million. I did tell you that it went viral on early internet, right? Yeah. Again, I have no idea why anyone made that. There was no slapping involved, at least. I don't know. Somebody take this conversation somewhere else. Preferably nowhere food-related. Oh, Mara's so fucked. Oh, thank God. What do you think Marth would do for Thanksgiving? You think he'd do something special? I keep saying, I was like, let's take this conversation somewhere not food related, and then immediately I thought about Thanksgiving. Marth would watch! Oh my god. Y'all gotta stop being funnier than me. Or you gotta be okay with me stealing the jokes. Okay, what if we YOLO? What are your favorite vocal sims? One of mine is, you're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Do I have vocal stems? I don't even know. Okay, let's just say theoretically we wanted Bars to use the Devil Axe. Do you think that would be a good idea or a bad idea? Do you think it's more romantic for Marth to get pregnant on Christmas or for him to give birth on Christmas? I'm so glad that worked out. I did not know how I was going to take that guy out otherwise. Oh, but then we have this one. It's more romantic to get pregnant on Xmas? Yeah. I could see that. Giving birth on Christmas is just forcing the child not to have a birthday. That, you know what? I never really thought about that. Jesus had to ruin everything, didn't he? Okay, Kane, settle down. Do you think the staff being named Aum has anything to do with Alm? Jesus was born in July. Christmas is just Roman winter solstice propaganda. You aren't wrong. My favorite question that I've been asking recently that has absolutely broken every single religious person I know's brain is like, if Jesus was resurrected on a specific day, then why does the day move? Because, like, that's what Easter is, right? That's, like, the day of Jesus' resurrection. But if Jesus was resurrected on a particular day, then shouldn't it always be on, like, you know, like the 13th or whatever? Why is it different? Why is it different every year? It's tied to the moon. See, everybody says that, but I'm like, that's not how time works. He lives on the moon? Well, you know, you can't prove that he doesn't. Unless you went there. But, like, I was gonna make a joke about the moon landing being fake, but I don't even want to joke about that because there are so many people out there that are crazy enough that actually think that I would feel, like, bad if I made that joke and people, like, actually thought I was a nut job. So... Emperor, the enemy has broken through the gates. That impudent boy. Have the guards take their positions. The keep must be defended. At once. You'll find an earth dragon like me harder to tame than Garneth, brat. So what you're saying is I can tame you. Did we put Medius on the Mpreg tier list? Because this is really making me think he moved up a tier. Come and face me. I'll tear the ground asunder and send you straight down to hell. It's because Jewish Easter is tied to moon cycles and Jesus' revival is tied to those Jewish traditions. It's almost like there's nothing original under the sun. Hold on, I think we can get Dante Cam going. Give me a sec. Good. Yeah, it's probably good. Say hello to Dante. Jesus was Jewish, this is really not about originality. No, I know, but like, I mean, like, half of the Christian holidays are just repurposed pagan holidays, so... He's shy today. This chapter is one of my favorite endgame themes in the series. Oh, okay. The long war had been fought, Archanea's many lands freed. Now the League had cornered their arch-enemy within his castle. They broke into 4 groups and stormed the 4 gates of Dolar Keep, unaware that this was exactly what Medius was expecting. Bravely, these warriors' fate had chosen steeled themselves for one last struggle. You know, it's really funny that you say that, Christian, because your name is literally Christian. Yeah, okay, I already read that. Fuck that. So, I can just warp... Alright, let's drop Zane and bring Tiki. I know we have at least one warp stave on the field. We just warp, the stream is gonna be over really fast, and I didn't plan anything else to do today. Trade? Inventory. Can I forge falchion? I never said my atheism approved of my name, but it's the one everyone calls me, so it'd be annoying to change it. You could just go by Chris. Or Tian? I'm not good at nicknames. I never had a nickname growing up. Fun fact. Oh, okay, no, never mind. This is why when you go on the internet, Christian... Shh, okay, I'm not very good at nicknames, I already said that, I admitted that. You can't criticize me, because I already said it. Hold on, where's Tiki? How are we all over the damn place? Okay, we're gonna move Tiki down here. And then we're gonna move Maria down here, I guess. And then we're gonna move Elise down here. I think that should be everything we need. As they said split into 4, I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna lie to you. We made it. Now we just have to find Medius. Sire, Lord Goto is here to see you. Do we get our obligatory late-game old man character? Marth, you have fought splendidly. Lord Goto, what are you doing here? I washed my hands of humankind in their foolish ways long... Goto and Medius getting pregnant? I washed my hands of humankind in their foolish ways long ago. But you and your companions have convinced me that that was a rash decision. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. This is like only the third time we've talked about Mpreg all Saturday, Christian. What are you gonna do? Deny me my pleasures? Allow me to offer what help I can. Mean you'll fight with us? Yes, I may lack the power to stop Medius, but his minions are another story. Let this old man strike them down and clear a path for you. The gods have chosen you, Marth, Prince of Light. Go now and win back a future for us all. Your family would be proud. What, do you know them? Do you talk to them? Oh, look, it's little baby Marth again! His last words were as follows. Tell my son that I leave the future of Altea and our continent in his hands. Your sister knows that you're the future of Altea, nay, the whole land. Come, my friends, we have a dragon to tame. Those were, like, weirdly placed flashbacks. I don't know how I feel about that. Help me confine Medius to the shadows for all eternity and bring light back to the world. Call me Captain Killjoy the way I'm a— Oh, hi! Oh! Hello! What you doing? Silly little lizard. Okay, well, I guess we're done with Dante Cam. Sorry, everybody. Show's over. Well, with Dante, at least. Yeah, okay, so I started building my new PC. That's something I can talk about. I started buying the parts to build my new PC, and for some reason, he really likes the box my motherboard came in. I'm still using the old one because all of the parts aren't here yet, but the motherboard is here. I haven't taken it out of the box or anything yet. No, but like the box isn't even open. He's just laying on top of it. I would show you, but I have a lot of personal documents over there that would be doxing, so I'm not gonna do that. Turn up the game volume. Can you not hear it? Okay, hold on. I'll turn it up for a minute. But then I'm gonna turn it back down after that because I think I finally have it well positioned. Oh my. Is it really that loud? I thought that was the warning, though. Am I wrong? Oh, sorry for your delicate ears. It didn't really— according to OBS, it wasn't any higher than my usual talking volume, so I figured it'd be fine. But I guess we're sensitive, so that's okay. Anyways, where's Medius? He's like right here? So it was warp. Well, the volume of this stream is very different on my end. I actually have it at about 4 volume on my end. Just for the record, so it's always quiet for me. Oh wait, there's like a guy in the way. That's annoying. I didn't bring 2 warp staves. Do I have one in the convoy or something? I don't. Alright, we don't care if Godo dies. Unless I have another warp on the field, I might, actually. Okay, Maria has a warp. I don't really know what to say about this. I'll be honest. What if I warp Barston? See, normally I'd be really concerned about characters dying here, but they all come back to life at the end of this game anyway for the next game, so I'm kind of like, there's no consequences for my actions. Oh, it doesn't kill. Are you kidding? Okay, Devil Axe gambling. Okay, good. Being a badass hero and not knowing how to do one-liners is just Dante in the Devil May Cry anime. The good one, not the bad one. He's just not good at them, and I don't know why. But he has Swarm. Can I use that from here? I can, but it won't kill. I am so excited for the new computer because I can play Devil May Cry 5 without lag at like decent resolution. And I have been in need of this for a very— Are you kidding me? Godo, what the fuck? Maybe he'll crit. Who knows? He's got like a 20% chance. Thank God, okay. He's somehow weaker than Athos. Granted, Athos had 3 legendary tomes. Athos was the shit. Don't diss my man. Am I thinking of the right character from FE7? Yes, no, maybe so. I gotta play FE7 again. My current replay has stalled out. See, and I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, we can fix it. Too bad I didn't bring my own ballista. Okay. I wouldn't have reset, but we need Elise for the revive strat, right? Okay, what if we did... Just send Marth in there? Yeah, but now I've dedicated myself to this. Again, it's like they're all gonna be alive next game anyway, so who cares if they die? Daros will be fine. He's only 6 feet under for a little bit. So when this inevitably ends in about 5 minutes, does anyone have any ideas for things we can do? Because I don't want to start new mystery today. We could play the... No, we're not playing FE5 again. I'm not ready for that. I mean, it's not that I couldn't play New Mystery, it's just that, like, I don't want to start it today, because I kind of want to keep it, like, in its own contained weeks. Goto, you fucking suck. Maybe I should have just sent Martha in. Fire Emblem quizzes on Sporcle? Oh, that'd be a good idea. How many Fire Emblem quizzes are even on Sporcle, though? If you find a good one, send it to me. I know there's a lot of Pokemon ones. My problem with Sporcle quizzes is if they're too long, I get bored halfway through. My favorite Sporcle quiz, my favorite I don't know what to do right now activity whenever I'm talking with someone who speaks more than one language is to have me do Sporcle quizzes on their language and just see how badly I pronounce everything. I've done it with several languages. One of which apparently included a very inappropriate word that I said aloud by accident because I didn't know it was inappropriate. So, you know. Probably go with Fates for my favorite. It's been a minute since I played it, but... Oh no, Goto died. Ooh. Again, is there like something that tells them to crit on the second hit more often than the first hit? Because I'm losing my mind a little bit. There's a logic puzzle for Fates. You really want to see me solve a logic puzzle? A timed logic puzzle? I probably could, but you know. But the problem with Sporcle logic puzzles is they're not always the best constructed. So sometimes you just get screwed and it's not even your fault. There's a stopwatch feature. Oh, is there? So I wouldn't have to, like, do it. I would be, like... I would be reverse timed, not regular timed. Y'all need to move faster so we can get to the next turn. Okay, I do like that better. I guess the only issue is if these guys are still alive, they could heal Medius, so... Where's my Warper? Here. Hey Rose, what's up? We were just talking about... You know, funnily enough, we were talking about organs earlier, and Empreg. Might need an... Oh. I'm not making a fucking Sporcle account. We're trying to get through Endgame really quickly, which means that we're definitely gonna have a lot of time left over, so we're trying to figure out other things to do. So if you have any suggestions... really does two-shot him. Foolish humans, you dare disturb me while I slumber? Oh, how you will regret it as you die slowly, painfully writhing in the fires of the inferno. We will have to do the, Fempregnator tier list as well, so... No, I don't want to be alone. You're fine. And then we just use this. Oh yeah, we can revive Daros. We're not going to, but we could. So yeah, we were thinking Sporcle quizzes, we were thinking, mainly Sporcle quizzes was the idea. Fate's playable characters by silhouette quiz. Yes, I'll take that. Is that not gonna kill? No, it is. Cool. I love trivia. More specifically, I love the very specific subset of trivia that I am good at. Fate's characters by confession quote. I don't know if I would actually be good at that, but that could be interesting. Alright, I guess just end turn. I don't even know if I remember a lot of their confession quotes. It's been so long since I played. And who did I marry? I've married, I think, Xander. Probably Leo and Takumi at some point, but I don't remember if I finished those playthroughs. I married Jacob in one of them, and I married Silas in another. Oh, and Azura. I've married Azura. It's okay, Merrick. You'll be alive next game. That one I could probably do. Oh, I should have vibe checked. I wasn't even paying attention to that end of the map, I'll be perfectly honest. Oh, fucking hell. Get out of the way. How dare you? Bias suggestion because I'm playing Pokemon, but why not try to give Pokemon partners to the main characters of each Fire Emblem game? That would be an excellent conversation because I have beef. I have beef with some people's Fire Emblem Pokemon partner picks. You know how many fucking lion Pokemon there are? You do not need to give Dimitri Luxray. That might be the pettiest one, actually. I don't know if it goes pettier than that. Luxray is- yeah, but there's like a million other lion Pokemon you could do instead. I'm not joking. I actually was watching a YouTuber talk about Pokemon, and one of the videos was like, how I would fix Luxray in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl or whatever. And they like opened with Fire Emblem music, and I had to leave the video. I was like, I can't watch a Fire Emblem fan talk about this. Dimitri should just be Lechonk. See, I have a very specific headcanon that I think Dimitri would do really excellently with a team of ghost-type Pokemon. So, whenever I pick Pokemon partners for him, he's always loaded down with ghosts. You think I could just kill with Marth? I'll finish with Tiki. Actually, wait a minute. No, it might be better to just send Marth in, just in case. I also really love giving Dedue a bunch of grass Pokemon, like his little greenhouse. He would just be loaded with Badoos. Are you fucking kidding me, Marth? This is why you need to be able to forge Falchion. Dead Dad's a Fire Emblem quiz? I could probably clear that, yeah. Oh, that was a crit. Oh, thank God! Defeated again by humans! Know this, Altean Prince, that light which surrounds you is only a temporary respite. Is it respite or respite? So long as the darkness in your hearts continues to sustain me, I cannot be destroyed. Pussy. Get a strength growth. Yo! No, I said pus. For the record. Oh good, I don't have to capture. After Medius' demise, Dolor would relax its shadowy grip on the land and fade into obscurity. The Empire was finished. The fires of war that had raged across Arcanea would die, and light would come to take darkness's place. Before any of that came to pass, there were a few final moments of Marth's tale that need telling. We buried all the old people who died. Oh boy, cheap viewers on stream, boo, no thanks. Stimulating mahoganies, though, sounds like a tree fetish. Just saying. Marth, you did it, it's finally over. I've waited a long time for this day, and now I'm not entirely certain what to do with it. Marth, we haven't talked much since leaving Taos, but I thought, do you know where you'll be going? To Altea, of course. War has left my kingdom in shambles. I cannot waste another day. I must return to help rebuild. So I suppose that means you have bid Talos farewell for good. Don't be silly, Sita. I need to at least go to thank your father and tell him the fighting is done. You know, I'm fucking cold right now. I'm gonna go get a blanket. Give me 1 sec. Dante knows exactly how to not be on camera. He was like, oh, you have all of these sensitive personal documents on the other side of the room. I'll just go sleep on top of those. You'll never show those on stream. He's right, but you know. He didn't have to be so cute about it. This is like, God, was it? Which game was it? It was one of the Yggdrasil games, I think, where one of the characters... Was it Miranda? I know I didn't recruit her, but doesn't she kind of go up to Leaf and she's like, oh, Leaf, you're so wonderful, ha ha ha, and Leaf's like, yeah, I guess I am. I think I'm thinking of the right game, but I'm not sure. My father, Marth, I'm not asking about my... Never mind, please excuse me. Bro, you're fucking it up! Marth, did something happen? I just passed Sita and she looked heartbroken. No, well, we were just talking, and she asked me. Marth, you're so dumb! No wonder you're always in the cuck chair! Oh, Marth. How could a man who faced the shadow dragon, they said it again, be so desperate to avoid facing his own feelings? My what? I don't know what you're talking about. You wish to send Sita home to Talos then, and return to Altea alone? That is what you want? Well, that's where we both belong. I don't see what my wants have to do with anything. Miranda wants a political marriage with Leaf. He says he's ready for marriage and then proposes to Nana in the same breath. Okay, that's what it was. I remember there was something funny with that. Ain't nothing in his head but shadow dragons and plates of light. Yup. Clearly not, Marth. If you have anything to say to Sita, say it now. Love cannot always make the leap from heart to heart by itself. Sometimes you must speak it aloud and give it wings. That's a beautiful statement, Nina. I will plagiarize it for a fan fiction about a man getting pregnant. Surely a great leader like you can muster the courage for that. Sita, might I, have a moment? I did not speak my heart before. When I said I would go to Altea, I... And it's like my boyfriend is dead and you're fumbling. Well, I had hoped you would be at my side. As you said, we have not spoken much since Talos. With you, I felt I never had to say a word. The battle started to take its toll. You were always there, close by. I would see you there, so so brave. She was beautiful. She also carried this army on her fucking shoulders. Marth, look at me. Marth. You're not good enough for her, Marth. You understand this? As long as you understand this, you can have her. You can... Look at me. Look at me. She deserves better than you, but I'll let her settle. She's rather playful. She knows Leaf's in love with it. Oh, okay. B, are you... what? Am I into Sita? A little bit, but like, you know, who isn't? And I would, derive, yes, derive great strength, derive, Jesus Christ, Marth. Why is this so difficult? Sita, I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah, he's really deriving when he looks at Sita. Sure, buddy. Marth, shh, me too. Me too. Straight. So concludes the tale of Falchion, Blade of Light, Marth, its wielder, and his battle with the Shadow Dragon. Herein its events have been chronicled, that none may ever forget. Alright, let's see how... I feel like I actually got through this game relatively quickly. It says I had like 30 hours, but I don't think all of that was map time. Most of these really didn't take that long. Let's see, 55... I'm trying to see which one took me the longest. So far we have 55 minutes as the longest. 59 on the eponymous Fire Emblem chapter. An hour and 14, okay. Hour 20. Hour 26. Maybe some of these did take longer than I was thinking. Do I get, like, endings for all my dead characters who are coming back to life later? Can you imagine if they died in this game, if they died in real life? 148, okay, that's the longest now. Oh, Camus. I can't wait to see you again eventually. Should have brought Hart into the final battle and used him as fodder. Yeah, okay, so like an hour 40 was the longest. That makes sense. Was that the longest because I actually took a long time, or was that the longest because I was dicking around? I don't remember what we were doing that chapter. Oh, we do get endings. Okay, hold on. Marth returned to war-torn Altea and devoted all his energy to restoring the kingdom to its former glory. He was later crowned king. Yay! Good for him. Sita visited her father in Taos before returning to Altea with Marth. Their whispers of love warmed the castle halls. Y'all are heterosexual. After the war, Jagan laid down his lance and became one of Prince Marth's closest advisors. I'm sad that we're not going to be able to see the, endings for the people we killed. Switch to display. Oh, sorry. Cain remained in Altea to instruct younger knights in the ways of war. He was a shining example, never did neglect his training. I didn't even consider that was on the bottom screen. Abel left the army and opened a small shop. He was to be married, but in the end, his fellow knights were his most steadfast companion. Damn. Or est. Drog was put in charge of an outland garrison. The people there soon came to love their kind but stalwart protector. These are going pretty fast, actually. The Ungagged, that's his name? Gordon squired himself to an Arcanean knight to further his mastery of the bow. Later, he returned to Altea with his brother. Rhys built a monastery and spent his remaining years caring for children who had lost their parents in the war. Got married, but his heart remained with the boys. That's pretty gay, right? Ogma returned to Taos to serve its people. Perhaps love was not his long suit. History contains no record of him marrying. Bars briefly enlisted in the Arcanean army, but later deserted to become a pirate. Badass. Gord returned to his peaceful life as a woodcutter. In time, he became renowned for his craftsmanship. Cord returned to his peaceful life as a woodcutter. In time, he became renowned for his speedy work, so they were married. Got it. Or are they brothers? I don't fucking remember. Castor hurried home to his aging mother, medicine in hand. They lived modest lives. Wow, everyone in Arcanea went on to be boring. Fell in battle during Chapter 4 and vanished from the pages of history. RIP. Julian gave up thievery for good and found an honest job in Macedon. Lena cared for orphans at a convent in Macedon and doled out love in equal shares to all she met. Probably, yeah. Navarre vanished after the great struggle, but for years imposters appeared, hoping to profit from his reputation the world round. Yeah, they're brothers, but one is that her stop Fire Emblem. True. Fell in battle during Endgame and vanished from the page. Sorry, Merrick. I love you. Mathis left the army in favor of a dull and predictable life in Macedon. To him, bless. It really chaps my ass that I killed Merrick, but Mathis fucking lived. Nina offered hardened her hand in marriage, and so he was crowned the 24th king of House Arcanea. He'll be alive next game. Don't worry about it. Wolf remained a knight of Aurelius. He helped rebuild and later captained an elite force known as the Wolf Guard. Sedgar remained a knight of Aurelius. He helped rebuild and later became vice captain and pillar of the Wolf Guard. They're married, yes? Oh, I love Joltik. Rocher left the army but later returned and became an Aurelian paladin. Records show he resided in Altea for a time. Is the Wolf Guard a polycule? Yes. Good question. Phylon remained a knight of Aurelius and helped rebuild. Always, he put his friends with whom he had grown to manhood first. Wendell became the senior mage in Caden and embarked on a journey that took him from land to land in pursuit of truth. Ricard returned home to live in peace, or so he claimed, even as the area experienced a surge in break-ins and purse snatching this day. Okay, Ricard fucking sucks, apparently. Bantu sealed the Dragonstone's power and disappeared, but his wish was to live out his years in the Dolarian countryside. History lost track of Caesar after the war. Perhaps he found work as a bodyguard, or perhaps some country made him a general. Lady killer? Brad fell in love during the war and gave up his sword to win the woman's heart. Whether he succeeded, we shall never know. I was expecting there to be like some kind of serial killer narrative just based on what they did with Ricard. Roger found his way back to Grust in the end and reached out to many people whom the war had touched. George worked diligently to rebuild Arcanea. Later he was chosen from the palace's knight to become archer captain. Petit. Princess? Okay. After studying in Caden for a spell, Princess Maria returned to Macedon to serve the people as a cleric. That's not how you spell petite, right? It has an E at the end? Minerva put all her effort into restoring Macedon to glory. All wished for her to be queen, except for Minerva herself. It was spelled petit, not like petite with an E. Lind entered Princess Nina's protection and became a lady of the court. Fascinating. Jake helped rebuild a town destroyed during the war. He and his lover Anna always dreamed of traveling to far-off countries. It's so nice to see a man defined by the woman he's banging. I don't know. His anchor. Jesus. Medea honored her princess's request to remain in the Arcanean Knights and later became their captain. I don't know how I'd feel about it if my spouse described me as an anchor. Dolph had a short career as a general before leaving the army. Some said the move was tacit rejection of the king-to-be. Macellan left the Arcanean army without a word of explanation. He settled near the border and formed a band of watchmen. Thinking of a man defined by a woman? Yes. No one knows what became of Tomas after the war, but some suggested he returned home to live in peace. No offense, Tomas, but I don't really care. Go for it, buddy. Boa resumed his duties as Arcanea's royal bishop, guiding the kingdom while its people got back on their feet. Beck became famous for subjugating a group of borderland rebels who, having never seen a ballista, panicked and promptly surrendered. Oh, Midia's hero! Astrum was made captain of Arcanea's free company. He was given the sword Mercurius and with it carved a name for himself. He killed her, by the way, in my playthrough. I had to reset, just for the record, so we all know. The war left this once self-assured knight's heart in knots, but still, Palla worked diligently at rebuilding Macedon. Katria returned to Macedon to rebuild. Love for a certain man flared in her heart, then flickered when it went unrequited. Samson continued to ply at mercenary work throughout his life, but he never sold his sword to any but those who met his standards. And he went home to his rival village and banged his rival or whatever. After the war, Zane left without a word. It was not until later that Marth learned his true identity. Can a man not make mistakes these days? Nope. S fell in love with an Altean knight and found more happiness in a woman's life than a warrior's. I thought Palla had the crush on Abel. Kiki lived a peaceful life with Bantu. She spoke fondly of her adventures with Marth, even long after they had ended. Because, like, her death quote in SOV is like, Abel, I'm sorry! Lorenz put Grust's prince upon the throne and became his regent, and he and Arcaneia did not always see eye to eye. Elise returned to Altea with Marth. Ever serene, she stood by her brother and watched him grow into a fine leader. Sisterly beef over a K-man. Fell in battle during the endgame and vanished from the pages of history. Gallantly lured the enemy away to ensure Marth's escape from Altea, but sadly, no one ever heard from him again. It's fine, they'll be alive next game. Godo was old anyways, he lived enough life. Who cares? Yeah, okay, endgame, end, it's over. Unless there's something after the end screen? Nope, okay. Yeah, I would say, no offense to the Shadow Dragon fans out there, this is probably my least favorite one. Just because it's very, like, middle of the road. Like, it's very, like... It doesn't do a lot of things, like, super fantastically, but it doesn't really do anything poorly either. I might have had a different experience if I had played on a higher difficulty. But I played on normal, where it was like, too easy. It was literally just, like, walking to the end every map. Like, even on normal... Like, most Fire Emblem games, even on normal, at least have, like, a little challenge. I didn't really feel that with this. So, like, it's not a bad game, but it's very meh. They should have used some of the weird mechanics of FE1, yeah. But I have heard several people say that New Mystery is a lot more fun, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll start that next week. And now, I guess I'm gonna do dumb Sporcle quizzes for like 10 to 15 minutes, because this stream is not very long. And then after that, we'll do the Fempregnator tier list. So, if you're interested in that, stick around. Is there like a music gallery or something? Like an extras where I can just like listen to the sounds? There is! What are we picking? I love the theme of Endgame. Which one is that? Oh, they have CGs! I don't know what the Endgame song is called. Showdown in Dollar Keep, okay. I'm looking for it. There it is. Okay. This will be the backtrack of our, of our Sporcle quiz extravaganza. Let me just go grab those links. Oh, Tumblr, you didn't hyperlink? It'll be great, because one of the quizzes is Fate's characters by confession quote. Let me just get it set up real quick. No, it didn't hyperlink it, I had to copy-paste. Let's see. Get studio mode on. Hold on. We're struggling a little bit. Give me a sec. We'll start with the playable characters by Silhouette. I think that could be fun. I think that's what hyperlink means, yeah. Unless I'm just an idiot. which I suppose is always possible, but I would prefer to think is not the case. Just make sure, like, Sporcle's not gonna dox me or something. I've never tried Sporcle on stream before. Let's see. I think we're good. Alright. Did I have that on screen though, or was I just doing it? Ah, whatever. Alright, dumb Sporcle quizzes. This one is Fire Emblem Fates characters by Silhouette. So, I can already tell you this first one's Kildori. Is it gonna make me type? That's Takumi. That's Ryoma. Tsubaki. You think it'll accept the Japanese names? Rinka. Oh, Scarlet. This is like too easy, actually. Azama. Hinata. Sakura. Ina. Reina. That's, not Midori. Mitama. I always get Midori and Mitama mixed up. Ralph, oh my god. Haguro. Isami. Azura. I would like to go on Fuga's wild ride. Okay, we're gonna need to keep it in our pants here. Saizo. Selena. Eaton. Orochi. Is it gonna make me do all? There's 69 characters? It's literally, I thought it was just gonna be like a selection. I didn't realize it was gonna be every single one of them. That explains why I have 15 minutes. I love Orochi. She can get it. Hopefully I don't forget anyone's names. Are we gonna get, like, the, like, capturable bosses? Because I do not know their names. Choose my MVP in my Ryoma list run. How did that go? Oh god, what the fuck is this guy's name? Yukimura? Big fan. Yukimura. At this point, I think it'd be more fun to see how distracted I can get and still answer these. I married Orochi on my birthright playthrough because she was the one I found attractive. Nice. That's Ashura. This. Percy. Benny. Charlotte, my darling wife. You know, I really like a lot of the Fates portraits because they're very dynamic. You can tell who a lot of these characters are just by the way they stand. I say as we hit a blob of them all kind of standing still. Fuga. Izana. Acius. Hayato. I hate Hayato. Xander, my love. Hana. Nyx is funny because of the hair blob. Her hair kind of always annoyed me because it's so, like, cowlicky. Ophelia. Effie. Siegbert, who I definitely don't accidentally call Siegfried all the time. Can we talk about how both of the Norians named their Norian princes named their children after their weapons in like direct or roundabout ways? Anna with her 6 fingers. Why do you hate my boy voiced by my other boy? I just don't really like the I don't like the child who's mad that everybody doesn't treat him like an adult trope. Felicia. This is Mozu. Hiragi. And Forest. And Veloria. Let's go. Yeah, I don't really like Lysithea, actually. Okay. Well, the average score is apparently 89, so... That only took like 5 minutes. It's just not a character archetype that appeals to me. The only one I like is Nyx, and that's because she's actually just an old lady trapped in a child's body, and it's, like, relevant to her character. That she's an old lady trapped in a child's body. She's not, like, a child in a child's body acting like a child who's yelling at people to treat them like a grown-up. She's, like, a grown-up in a child's body yelling at people to tell her... Yelling at people to treat her like a grown-up and also get off her damn lawn. Anyway. Go to the next one. What's this one? Fire Emblem Fates characters by confession quotes. Crazy how the men of Fates get pregnant. So true. Yes, Christian, it is. Thank you. Alright, this one I'm gonna be... marking... Nyx is the type of woman to give you butterscotch candy. So true. Alright, this one I'm gonna be markedly worse at, so God help me. I love you too. Please forgive my many faults and promise to stay with me forever. No, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm guessing this is Soleil. Wish they would let me type. I'm gonna spend more time on this just finding the character I'm looking for. There. It's wonderful to know that you love me too. It feels like a dream. We must go tell everyone at once. Silas, maybe? No. That's gotta be Sophie. Wherever the fuck she is. Oh my god. Y'all are gonna have to help me out. I'm gonna spend more time just finding the name than I am. Sophie is above Azura birthright. Thank you. Oh, there you go. I love you, darling. I've always dreamt of this moment. I did think there would be more golden things around, though. That's gotta be Charlotte. I've hidden my feelings for so long. I can't believe you felt the same way all this time. Stay with me forever. Is that Silas? And I've already lost where he is. Oh, fuck. I hope someday I can love the world as much as you do. Please stay with me to... No idea. We're just gonna skip that one. You're lucky to be marrying me. Just don't screw it up. Oh, okay. That feels like Selena. It's either Selena or Nyx. I wish they kind of grouped these more intuitively if they were gonna make me hunt. Yeah, like, why is this not alphabetical? This is killing me. The stars shall go dark before my devotion to you fades. I mean, I love you. Rajat, maybe? No. Darling, you're the very picture of perfection, and we're so perfect together. That's gotta be Tsubaki, right? It's either Tsubaki or Kale but probably Tsubaki, if I had to guess. Actually, now that I think about it, the please forgive my faults might be Kale. Nope, damn it. Okay. Never mind. I knew we'd wind up together even before I met you. I read it in the cards, and the cards are never wrong. It's gotta be Orochi. You have any idea what you're getting into? I sure hope not. That feels like a Niles statement. Yeah. Tsubaki, you know. Okay, I kind of ship Tsubaki and Niles, not gonna lie. I love you and I'll spend the rest of my life with you, even if your proposal was pretty weak. Not sure, actually. Finally know what true happiness is, no matter what, dear love, I'll always be with you. Not sure. I'm so glad you told me so. I love you too. We'll be the best couple in the world. I don't know. The only thing that scares me is how much I love you. We'll always be happy so long as we're together. How should I report this to Lady Hinoka? Okay, well, it's gotta be one of Hinoka's retainers, then. Yeah, you missed it. We're just playing Sporcle games to fill up some time, because Endgame only took, like, 10 minutes. This is either Azama, or this is Setsuna. And I'm not sure which. I'm gonna guess Setsuna, because Azama would probably be more of an asshole about it. So wherever the fuck she is... Oh, there she is. Let's go. Guess I'm not the only archer around here. You've got me right through the heart, you know, and I couldn't be happier. Okay, well, it has to be an archer. I'm guessing this is Takumi. She had to check with HR. Because I don't think there's any other archer. Kuragi? It could be Kuragi. The reason I think Takumi is because the entire support chain with Takumi is about him teaching you to shoot a bow. But we'll try Kuragi. Oh, it is Kuragi, okay. Shout out Windy Sage. I'm so happy to have found you on this plane of existence. Nirvana awaits. Izana, maybe? Nope, okay, fuck. If you were aiming for my heart, you struck true. This was meant to be. That's Takumi, I'm pretty sure. It feels familiar. And I've definitely married Takumi before. I'm still full of shortcomings, but someday I promise I'll be a man who deserves your company. I can do anything if it's for you, my love. I'll be honest, I have no idea. Hayato? Did you marry Hayato, Christian? Do you know this? I'll try it. It's not Hayato. Your love is as sweet as the sweet, sweet smell of justice. I love you more than anything, but don't tell Justice I said so. That's gotta be Arthur. Arthur or Perry, but I'm going with Arthur. Yep. You're the Hayato lover here. I just assumed you married him. Don't blame me. I've always cherished you as my best friend, and now you're so much more. I love you, and I'm honored to be your partner in life. That's gotta be Silas. I used to be afraid of commitment, and then I met you. Wow. You're really digging deep on the character moment here. No clue. It's just wonderful to finally know how you feel, so please, please always stay with me. No idea. My liege, my love, I adore you with all my being. I promise to treasure you forever and keep you in my heart always. Okay, so it's gotta be someone who is a Korin retainer. Jacob, maybe? The backing music is really not... Oh yeah, Kaze's also a retainer, and he would be sappy like that. I'm gonna guess Jacob. No, fuck. You've opened up a whole new world to me. Let's explore Don't know. I'm stronger with you at my side. Stay with me forever. I'm gonna guess on a whim that that's Effie. Damn it. Our past may be broken, but our future is stronger than iron. Take my hand. Our past may be broken, but our future is stronger than iron. I didn't even realize that Azura had 3 different ones, actually. Wait, hold on. Gunter? That's the only one I can think of where who would be saying, like, we have a broken past. Nope. Oh gosh, I really am lucky. Can I marry you and ride a dragon every day? Can Ace sleep in our room? That's Percy. There's better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know, take my- Shut up. That made me so weak in the knees as a teenage girl. We'll make new memories together every day, my love. No idea. I love you and only you. Your smile makes life worth living. I promise to keep you safe, and I swear I'll stay by your side. No idea. I think you missed that one on purpose, but I suppose I have to ask now. Will you please marry me? See, a lot of these are also for, like, they probably tie into support conversations I don't remember, I didn't read. I think you missed that one on purpose, but I suppose I have to ask now. Would you please marry me? Like, I would assume that's an archer. Anna? Nah. I promise to be a great wife. I love you more than anything ever. Never leave me. Is this Elise? It sounds childish. Oh, fuck, it is. The queen, right? Get you a man that looks at you like Crom looks at Robin. Holy shit. I never felt this way before. My heart is beating so fast. No idea. I've got you right where I want you, and I'm never letting go. Ah, fuck. That's somebody's crit quote, and I can hear it in my head, and I can't think of who it is. Any real pairing feels icky the more I think about it. Right where I want you, I'm never going to let go. Is this Leo? Could it be Leo? No, it's not. Okay. I don't lift a finger for just anyone, but I would do anything in the world for you. Is it Jacob? No. I know nothing will ever come between us, please. Because I will eviscerate anyone who tries. Is this Perry? Yeah. It was Rajat? Really? Aw, you're the best. Get ready for a love tackle. Selkie. I'm guessing Selkie. Because we already did Elise, and I can't think of another character who sounds suitably childish for this. Did somebody there she is. Yep. Our love is stronger than the world's most pungent pickle. Won't you dive into the brine with me? Sasame. Obviously. I don't know. I think I would, like, get a restraining order against anyone who said that to me. You're sweeter than sweets, my sweet. Let's celebrate our delicious love with a giant wedding cake. I'm serious. Biggest wedding cake ever. That's gotta be a Sugi. Dive into the brine. I know. Please don't ever go away. I really love you. You know, I will make sure to keep you safe, my one and only princess. No idea. You've never left my mind since the day you've been gone. Never leave me again. Xander? We could try Xander. It's not Xander. You've never left my mind since the day you've been gone. Never leave me again. Oh, Hinoka would make sense. Yeah, you're right. Yep. This dream was built to last no matter where the future takes us. I don't fucking know. Mitama, maybe? No. I knew you were special when I saw how much Daddy respects you. Let's take it easy together for the rest of our lives. Is this Hayato? No, okay, good. Oh, it was probably Valoria. She's the only one who she calls Keaton Daddy, I forgot. Of all the songs I know, none of them can capture how deeply Shigure. Okay. Okay, Rinka is I love you, the flame in my heart. That makes sense. How someday I can love the world as much as you do is Oboro. You've opened up a new world for me is Mozu. Benny is the scared. See, a lot of these make sense now that I see them, but I would have never guessed. Somehow I feel that I've always loved you. Okay, that's Azura. Gunter is, I think you missed that one on purpose. I guess I can't be shy around you anymore. I love you truly. I've been meaning to tell you for so long. You're my precious wife now, and it's my honor and duty to keep you safe at all costs. I don't think we read that one. Oh, I would have gotten that one. It's wonderful to know that you love me too. Feels like a dream. Let's go tell her. That's Reina. Never gonna. Okay. I'm not gonna read through all of these. What's Leo's? I've hidden my feelings for so long. I can't believe you felt the same way this all this time. Stay with me. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. All right. We'll do Fate's personal skills next. Oh no, fuck! I'm not doing this one actually. I thought it was gonna give me the personal skill, and then I was gonna have to match it. I didn't realize it was gonna make me organically come up with the personal skill. I can't do that. I don't know all of them. Dead Dad's a Fire Emblem instead. So can I put in the method of death or the dad's name, or do I just need to do the method of death or the or like just the dad name? We had 20 minutes for this. How many fucking... Okay, whatever. Martha and Elise, what was his... Fuck, I don't remember. Oh god. Ah! No. I don't know any of these. Shit. Cornelius? Thank you. Or... I don't know how to spell either, apparently. Alms was Rudolph. Celica was... Oh god, Lima? Imbaith? No idea. Chagall. Ares. Ares was Eldigan. Azel and Arv... Who the fuck were Azel and Arvis's dad? Sigurd and Ethlin was Byron? Victor? Okay. Oh, okay. Quan? Ah! I don't remember any of the Izekian royal family's names. Oh, shit. Earth, Frigid... Wow, I know fewer of these than I thought I would. I didn't realize that we were getting, like... I realized we were getting, like, every single dead parent ever. We got Sigurd in here, though. I know that one. Danan... Oh, no, it was, like... Manananan or something? Mananan? Yeah, I remember, because I had a whole mananana do joke with that on stream, okay? I don't know who the fuck Shanon's dad was, though. I don't remember his name. Ishtar and Ishtor... Shit. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Fuck. Sporcle? I don't know if that's right. I like how Rudolph's is patricide. You did not know that. You looked that up. You looked that up, Christian. Arian and Altena was, fuck, what's his name? Holy shit! I just played this game not that long ago. The sexy one, Trevant, yeah. Arvis is in there. Lynn... God, what were Lynn's parents' names? Selfina, Lynn, Eric. Ring is the Junbi Lord. See, I would never remember that. Elliowood's dad was Elbert. Asar, okay. Brendan. Ninian and Nils was, some motherfucker's name. Nurgle. Zephiel and Guinevere. I don't remember his name, I just know he's an asshole. Darren, that was it. I don't know how they remember it, I'm just going with it. Desmond, that's right. I just kept calling him the child abuser when I played, so I don't really remember. Oh, he was Canas. Sad. Lelina is Hector. Erica and Ephraim was... Oh god, what's his name? I know his name, fuck. He's got like hella con. He's got like the conniest con in all the GBA games. I know because I made a tier list. Ranking characters from twink to like hunk to whatever, just based off their con stat. Lion, fuck, I don't remember. Myrrh, I don't remember. Elincia, I don't remember. Rail, I don't remember Jill's dad's name. Soren is Ash. Nard. Vigard. Thank you. Fiona. Earthnaga. Oh god. Chiharam. Thanks. Robin was Valadar. Lucina was Crom. Ryoma Takami and Inoka are Sumeragi. I don't remember Kaze and Saizo's dad. Christian's like definitely cheating. Oh wait, it's Saizo. It's in the name. I forgot. Garen. Killed by Anakos? Question mark? I think. Fates was a mess, parentheses. No, it wasn't. He was killed by Anakos. You actually got the right answer, Quizmaker. Keaton, Kaden, Xander, Ryoma, Takami, Anankos, Seppuku, oh my god! Aw. Geralt, Lambert, Lenato, Ionius? No. Yeah, it was. Okay. Flane was Sedith. Felix was Rodrigue. Annette was, Gustav. Or I guess it's probably gonna go Gilbert. Yeah. No, I know. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. To specifically say seppuku. Ferdinand von Eyer's father was... I don't remember his name, actually. His dad didn't have a name in Three Houses, did he? I thought it was only added... We only found out his first name in Heroes. I don't remember what it was. Hubert either, so... Fuck me, I guess. I don't know if I could tell you any of the rest of these. I say we just call it and move on to the next one. Miloa, Osman, Geol, Ludwig, Batu, Imka, Kurth, Asmer, Endore, Langbolt, Reptor. I could have gotten Langbolt and Reptor, I wasn't thinking. Dorius Morva Gensia, however you say his name. Duke Iger. Oh, I just had to say their fucking last names. I know Duke Iger got a first name in Fire Emblem Heroes specifically. I just don't remember what it was. It's okay, Christian. I believe that you're not cheating. Can I go back to like more Fire Emblem ones? Do I just have to search Fire Emblem? We're gonna find a stupid Fire Emblem quiz, and that's gonna be the last one, and then we're gonna do the Fempregnator list. Fates, playable characters, Fire Emblem Heroes, Legendary and Mythic Heroes. I have not played Fire Emblem Fates, or Fire Emblem Heroes in long enough. Can you name the Fire Emblem Heroes characters with alts? God. I need something challenging, you know? I need something that's like not too difficult, but not too easy. Like, can I name the Fire Emblem games? Yes, FE1, FE2, FE3, FE4, FE5. Boom, done. Roasted. God, and I do not want it to be 3 houses. I will do anything but 3 houses. I need something, I need something that's like, not too difficult, but not too easy. Like, can I name the Fire Emblem games? Yes, FE1, FE2, FE3, FE4, FE5. Boom, done. Roasted. God, and I do not want it to be 3 houses. I will do anything but 3 houses. games by Anna. Oh, that could be fun. You forgot Tearing Saga and Berwick Saga. Alright, let's do Fire Emblem games by Anna, and then we'll go to the Fempregnator list. Heroes. That would be... you. Genealogy of the Holy War. I'm gonna go with you. Awakening is this one. Finding Blazing Sacred Stones. Gotta be her. Shadow Dragon, New Mysteries, that one. Fates is the one with 6 fingers. Tearing Saga. I did not know that Anna was in Tearing Saga. I'm gonna skip that one for now. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I'm gonna guess this one. Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. Probably you. Rouses. You. Thracia. You. Oh no, fuck. Ah! I don't remember seeing Anna and Thracia. Mystery of the Emblem. Well, now I don't trust myself. That's Warriors. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. That one. Engage, that one. Tearing Saga. Okay, Mystery of the Emblem, Tearing Saga. Boom. I almost got it right. Anna appears when you suspend a chapter. I don't think I ever did that. That would explain why I never saw her. Alright. Well, the average score is only 77, so I think I did pretty well on that one. Though honestly, like, 85% of the tell is just the art style. Alright, back to tier list maker. What were my tiers again? We're gonna get her set up, don't worry. I just need to remember what I called the tiers. So... I got another person who was like, why did the algorithm show me this Mpreg video? And I was like, because you wanted to see it. I'm just saying, you don't end up getting recommended a Mpreg tier list video by the algorithm if you're not doing some weird shit on Google. My first exposure to you was your Mpreg tier list, shout out. Okay, we got Knocking Her Man Up. We got... Definitely Tops. Dabbles. Did you watch Fire Emblem content? Nah, that'd be far too sensible to assume that. Nah. Looking up Omegaverse 100 times to make sure my algorithm shows me more gold like that. Could go either way. YouTube doesn't even recommend me Fire Emblem videos, even though that's basically all I make now. Probably not. And then we have Feminism is Dead. Let's see. We'll just manually remove all of these men from the tier list. Because I'm very prepared and I did this ahead of time. I could set this up before the stream starts. I could do that. I could be smart enough to do that. And yet I never am. Okay.